Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing on this Wednesday? I'm super excited to be on. I was trying to get on all morning and I just kept getting busy with other things. And now I have a chance. So hopefully, maybe I'm catching you eating lunch or right after lunch for that little chill time after you eat. Bear with me. I'm kind of playing with some different lighting options just to make sure that you guys are getting a nice, beautiful view of the cards and everything that I'm showcasing and stuff. I feel like I am like in a shadow and in a dark, but that's okay. You guys don't like super need to see me, right? Um, so that's okay. What I wanted to share with you today, and I so wanted to put this in the title, but then I was afraid I might get in trouble. But does this yellow rose not look like the Beauty and the Beast rose? Like, come on. I think it totally does. And look at this cute little faux buckle look with this card. So let's get started on how I did this. This uses both the stamp set and the designer series paper, which is a celebration item. It is $100 level celebration item. So it has the 12 by 12 designer series paper as well as this beautiful flower stamp set. And you guys know how much I love flowers. So I'm super loving this stamp set because it's flowers. And the paper is absolutely stunning as well. So you can earn that for free with a $100 order. So let's get started on this card. I have a few to make. And so we'll just see how many I get through. But I started with a regular card base. So it's a regular 5.5 by 8.5. And then I actually though cut off oh my gosh, now I just panicked on the size. I know that the strip of designer paper is an inch. But did I cut off an inch or did I cut off an inch and a half? I cut off just an inch. So I cut off 1 inch, I guess you can say, from the card front. But then I still made sure to score that the back was still going to be 4.25. So you can score first and then cut off, or vice versa. Just make sure that the back of your card is still that 4.25. So we just an inch shy off of the card front. The other thing you could do is you could go ahead and fold your cardstock in half and then just slide this into your paper trimmer and cut off 1 extra inch off of that. And that would work just as well. So yeah, I'm just folding these for my card base and using my bone folder for that nice strong crease so it's not popping open on me. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday? I feel like this is the slowest week of my life. And I don't know if it's just because we have things going on Thursday and Friday, but we really didn't at the beginning of the week. So I'm just anxious for the end of the week, or what it is. But yeah. Hi, Holly. Hi, Jenny. Oh, well, I hope that your important call waits, although if it's that important, maybe it shouldn't wait. And you get to watch as much as you can. Okay, so now I'm actually going to start on the inside of the card first, just because that's where all the foo-foo is. So I know that a lot of times I usually say to put the piece in before you stamp, but that is all personal preference on how you feel about your stamping. So this Whisper White piece, basic white, is going to go on the inside 4 by 5.25. And this little 1 inch strip of the designer series paper is going to go flush with the edge of the white on the side, but it's actually going to extend all the way to the yellow on the top and bottom. Okay. And then that is what's going to peek out and be oh so fabulous on the side of the card. Isn't that amazing? So it's that nice little extra border. And we want to stamp a rose in the middle And the one thing I have to say about that is just make sure that you're not stamping your rose in the middle of the card, because then once you add this designer paper, it's going to be like offset. Do you see what I mean? Like if we stamped it in the middle of this piece, we would probably stamp it about right there. But you can see that once I add the designer paper, the middle, like it's a little too far over. The middle is more like right here. So you can either place the paper there and stamp, or you can, go the whole way and just, trust yourself on it. And what did I do with my yellow? Oh, I put it back. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stamp off on this rose for the inside. That way it's not like super intense, and it's sort of just a light yellow. And I'm going to use just this piece of scrap, stamp off once, and stamp my yellow rose down. So I just stamped off on a piece of scrap paper. And then now we can go ahead and we can assemble. You can always stamp a greeting on there too, if you wish. So we're going to first add the white. And then we're going to add this strip of the yellow stripe. And like I said, it's going to go flush with the edge, but it's going to go all the way up and down. So flush with the edge of the white, but all the way up and down on the yellow. So now you have that little border of yellow, the striped yellow, and then white. But whenever you look at it like this, it just looks like solid striped solid. Isn't that super fabulous? Hi, Peggy. Good afternoon. I know it's so crazy. I'm not normally on in the afternoon, so it feels kind of funny to say good afternoon. So I'm just going to wing it, and I'm going to go ahead and add this to the top and the bottom here, and then I'm going to stamp off once. So I just have a scrap piece that I'm going to stamp off once, stamp our rose down, and then now I can add this to the next piece. Is anybody else feeling like this week is dragging on? Or are you surprised that it's already Wednesday? Or does it not really even matter what day it is? Because there's definitely weeks that I'm like, what does it matter? It's just another day. I do have some exciting news coming in September. So we still have one more month to wait through. But yeah. So big things coming in. My adhesive is not rolling. Big things coming in September that I'm so excited about. But at the end of August, I'm also taking all of you guys with me to New Orleans to go to a Stampin' Up! Backstage event. It'll be the first time Brad and I are leaving the house without the kids. And I am still somewhere between completely ecstatic and terrified at the same time. So yeah, I can't wait. I feel like I don't even care if I pack my bags. I'm out the door. Good luck. Take the kids. Bye, Mom. And then on the other hand, I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to be okay? I know they'll be just fine. And if they're not, then my mom will deal with that. No, she'll have so much fun. I'm sure they will have so much fun. And yeah, it'll be good for all of them to be able to have that one-on-one time together, playing, and somebody different to play with and entertain. I'm sure my mom will need a break, a nap. because the kids are a handful. And then for some reason, I don't have a last piece for that last one. Oh my good gracious. I've already messed up. I can't believe I did this. And we're live, and now I'm just like, can I delete this video and maybe nobody will ever know? Oh my goodness. Well, wow. Welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad, where I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I'm leading you astray. I can't believe I did it. But this fabulous little faux buckle thing goes underneath that. It's supposed to be put on first. See how it's like underneath? Yeah. I'm losing my mind. You know what? We're going to use some dental floss. Of course, I'm making multiples too. Okay, well, here's some dental floss. Let me show you a fun little trick. Using dental floss to get your project back off of, unglued. I can't believe I did this. And not only did I do it, I thought, you know, I'm just going to do one. I'm going to get on real quick. I'll be done in no time. And then I was like, no, I really need to do all of them. It's easier to do multiples. Easier to make mistakes on multiples. So I'm shimmying this piece of dental floss underneath. Now my phone is ringing. Okay, so I'm shimmying the piece of dental floss underneath to like break the seal of that adhesive. Rather than like peeling it off. Oh, I have a little bit more. I can't believe I did this. Okay, so now I have dental floss to pick out of it. This is not the kind of floss you really want to use for this project. It's really good like for your teeth, but it does also kind of do that. So what you should have done is added this, and it doesn't really matter, enough just to like hold it in. And now I'm going to add a little bit of tear-in tape, which I found after class the last time, just to hold this on. Even more so now. Let me make sure this is straight. So I'll just use my little grid here. Yeah, it is straight. There we go. Maybe add a little more adhesive just to make sure that it's going to stick a second time around. And then we'll just take the bone folder and run it right next to the cardstock, right on the edge there. And then now it'll fold in. And then we can adhere it to this. So again, I'm just going to add a little bit of tear-in tape. I'm not going to go like all the way to the edge here, just because I want to make sure that like the bumps from the decorative circle punch aren't overlapping there and having that adhesive show. So then we'll just add that on there. Welcome to live stamping. Oh, hello, Tracy. The yellow rose is like a Texas thing? Hi, Patricia. It seems like Monday to you? Yes, the take your pick tool does work for things like that too. I'm so glad it's not Monday. I will say that much. Okay, so now that we have that piece on, then we're going to stamp our front, and I'm just going to randomly stamp it. So it's going to be stamped like this, and upside down, and diagonal, and this way, and just kind of fill in. And I always like feel like it needs to be like in every little spot, but that's not even true. So don't worry if yours isn't. Okay, and then I actually don't want any over here. So I'm just going to take another piece of grid paper, line it up with that score line there. Ooh, you know what? I should totally use Stampin' Up's new masking paper for this. But I actually don't know where that is right now. And, you know, I feel like I've made enough mistakes with this. I do feel like I've heard the Yellow Rose of Texas, but I guess I never put two and two together. So there we have our roses. So it's almost like a designer series paper for the front. We have the rose on the inside. We have that cute little buckle now. And then for the inside of our little label here, you can stamp I miss you. But there's a lot of other greetings that you could use in that same spot. So I miss you is actually another one of the Sale-A-Bration stamp sets. This is at the $100 level as well. And this is called Amazing Phrasing. I love it. It's super cute. I love the big font, like blocky font, as well as like the cursive font. So I used the I miss you, and I stamped the I miss you in the mossy meadow over top of the rose, and then use the circle punch to punch that out. So technically, I used the 1 3/4 circle punch. This is technically retired. Stampin' Up doesn't have the punch anymore because we have the layering circles framelets. So you can always use a circle of your choice, or you can use the layering circles framelets. The layering circles framelets are a lot cheaper than buying all of the punches. So, and the space is a lot better. But I always find that the punches are like quick and simple to grab and punch and go. So I did actually keep my punches. But so yeah, I just punched out the circle and was able to stamp the yellow rose over the top, and then in yellow. And I did full strength with that one, and then did the mossy meadow greeting over the top of that. I miss you. One of the other stamp sets that I thought would work really well is the charming sentiments. You could do like thank you. You could do hey there. You could do woohoo. You could do faith over fear, just for you. Like there's so many different greetings. As long as it fits in that same circle, then it would fit perfectly. And then to finish it off, I used some of the festive pearls. You could also use regular pearls on this, but I used the gold pearls from the festive pearls set and popped these on. Where is my take your pick tool? Oh, I had someone helping me this morning and she was using it over at the other table. So I am just going to pop these on. Just 3 little gold pearls. So yeah, if you followed me along for the first 10 minutes, just delete over that part because I did it wrong. Um, and move along to the next half. So yeah, it's this piece. And then I don't even know what I did with. Let me see if I can find another piece of white. I really want to whip one up the correct way so that I don't have you guys all super confused. And I apologize for that. Crazy me. But it just goes to show that we all make mistakes while stamping and that it's okay. So I'll just take my dental floss and pull those out. So what I would normally do is I would remember to put this little piece on the back before I ever got started. So it really doesn't matter. It can be up high, it can be down low, it can be in the middle. Just make sure that it's not low enough to where your circle is gonna like fall off the bottom of the card. So like I kind of go in the middle or so, in the middle of the second half, like here's the middle, and then I just go a little bit lower than that. And I'll use my grid paper to make sure it's lined up good. And then take my tear-in tape, secure that down. Add adhesive to the rest. Place this onto my card. And you can use your bone folder to help with the score line of that. And then I also don't have, for some reason this packet was not a full packet, and it doesn't have the designer series paper. That would go right there. And then of course we'll stamp that yellow rose. That looks like the Beauty and the Beast rose. So yeah, if you are stamping today and you make a mistake, don't worry. You can even blame it on me because I led you all astray. I still can't believe I did that. Like, totally just messed up the whole card. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I should just delete it, but it's live. We're all good. It's fine. There we go. And of course, you can always add as many. Like, you can go really tight with your roses, or you can go a little bit farther apart. Add this to that little tab. And the decorative circle punch, which is like my new favorite punch right now. I love it. So, so cute. Okay, and then this one just needs that yellow stripe, which I will have to find another one for. Okay. I feel better now having gone through an entire one correctly, showing you guys putting on that little faux buckle strip first before adding your piece to the inside of the card. So yeah, just crazy old me. Maybe I need more sleep, or the kids really are driving me to chaos. We all make mistakes. We sure do, Carol. We sure do. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful card using the Wonderful World products, both the stamp set and so I use the stamp set with the rose, and then that striped paper, that striped Daffodil Delight paper that you see there. This is a $100 level celebration item, and it is still available. That goes through the end of August. And then the I Miss You is actually the amazing phrasing. Let's see. It's there it is. Amazing phrasing stamp set. Super, super cute. There's a lot of other fabulous items at the $50 level and the $100 level. So yeah, definitely now is a great time to stock up on all of your stamping fabulousness because the holidays are around the corner. Fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So stock up now and get those celebration items as well. It does happen to the best of us. Yes, like after all, we embellish because we're trying to cover something up, right? And then I got to show you guys that awesome trick with the dental floss. So I hope you guys can remember that and use that next time you need to peel two pieces apart rather than just like ripping it off and having it rip or having it curl. Just shimmy that dental floss underneath and you'll have that fabulous look. So yeah, I hope that helped teach you guys a little way to do that, as I will be doing that with the rest of those cards. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Get out your paddle boats. The weather has finally cooled off, so it's not so stinking hot here in Illinois. But we personally are fine with the flooding. But it was just over in St. Louis that there was some intense flooding on the interstate, and I saw pictures of an amphitheater underwater and stuff. So, yeah, I guess get out your life jackets. You just never know what it's going to be each week. So, anyway, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up, share with your friends so we can reach more fabulous stampers to enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Bye.